Hello there! From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin, episode 260. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and socialite, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big time topic of the week is Disneyland, social media, and you.
Like and subscribe.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back to Trammin, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're your hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi, Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Have you?
Yeah,
Come on, dude.
In the Coke Zero.
Where you?
But I feel like there's not like a cult behind Coke Zero yet.
Are you kidding me?
I know. Maybe I just don't know.
No, if
I'm not part of the cult.
If anything,
Yeah.
Diet Coke
Yeah.
is a society. Coke
Sure.
Zero is a cult.
Okay.
No, Diet Coke is a religion
It
because they
definitely is.
wouldn't dare drink anything else.
Yeah.
It's blasphemy. The Coke Zero people, they don't like Diet Coke, but it's like, the Dr. Pepper Zero, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's Coke Zero is a cult because it's like, it's the only right answer to them. But Diet Coke is like, I need to pray 5 times a day facing wherever the headquarters of Coke is. You know, it's like,
yeah. Dude, the ungodly amount of Diet Coke that my uncle drinks.
it's scary.
It's crazy.
I know there's nothing wrong with it, but
Yeah. He had. Have you?
Diet Pepsi's good, man.
It is. It is good.
Diet Dr. Pepper,
The best.
the best.
The best.
Give me an understand. I'm like, no,
bar
no.
none.
The best diet soda.
It doesn't make me feel bad either.
No, yeah, you're just like,
Yeah. But I saw my uncle today with. Have you been to Panda Express lately?
I don't know.
Have you been to Panda Express lately?
Yeah. Want to hear a funny Panda Express story
Yeah.
real quick?
Yeah.
I went to Kava.
Uh-huh.
I pre-ordered. They take forever, right?
I've never been inside of a Cabo.
I ordered online.
Okay.
Have you've eaten it though?
I've eaten it from DoorDash.
That's the worst way to do it. They have an app.
Okay.
Anyways, I go in. They're like, "Oh, you're next." I was like 3 bowls down.
Okay.
There's the Panda next to the Kava. I'm like, let me get some Rangoons. I walked in, I'm like, Rangoons, please. Like anything else? Like, that's it. They still gave me a fortune cookie.
Oh, good for you.
Shout out.
Wow.
Okay, sorry. So somewhat recently, I've been to Panda.
Get an extra large or a large at Panda, and it's bigger than a big old.
The
It's
cup?
yeah,
It's like that size.
bigger. It's like this.
Do they have an extra large, or is that
That's the biggest. But my uncle will get that whole thing Diet Coke, dude, and hit the refill before he leaves.
where does it all go?
I don't
Oh, he's
know.
a tall boy.
I don't know. I feel like in our blood there's a second stomach for liquids, and we just keep going on the liquids. Keep going.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
See, Diet Coke. It's a religion.
It is. Sure.
But Coke Zero is a cult. It's still low key.
It is low-key.
But
It is low-key.
Coke Zero is meant to mimic the flavor of Coca-Cola Classic.
Mhm.
Diet Coke originally mimicked the flavor of New Coke. That's why it tastes so sweet.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's Diet Coke,
Yeah.
not Diet Coca-Cola.
Got it.
And then now it's just Coke Zero because that's just where we're at.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
That
Remember
makes-
when before we called it zero, everything was zero sugar
Yeah.
and it was too much?
And then they just start saying
like-
the zero.
Yeah, Coca-Cola zero sugar. Oh yeah, catchy. Coke Zero. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Liquid IV Zero is where it's at.
It is. They just had a big sale at Costco.
It's like always on sale at
It's
Costco.
$20 for 26.
Oh yeah, I got that. I think it was even less when I got it.
Beautiful, dude.
Uh,
Beautiful. No, if you get it like at CVS though.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
sometimes it's on sale at CVS though.
Oh, is it?
But otherwise, okay, here's the thing. CVS is expensive because it is a convenience store.
Yeah.
You're paying the convenience fee. It's like the worst place to buy everything.
Yeah. It
Worst
really
place
is.
to buy medicine.
Yeah. Honestly.
Shout out Costco Pharmacy.
Shout out. Dude, shout out to Costco in general. Good guy Costco all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I'm slowly more Costco, dude. More Costco. $10 swim trunks. Come on.
Yeah, it's insane.
I have Kirkland bed sheets now. It came with 4 pillowcases. R.I.P. Wamsutta. That's why. The Bed Bath & Beyond brand.
Oh,
I used to be the 1,000 thread count.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Brandy buys our bed sheets. I have no idea what we have.
Yeah, thinking about that. Nah, Kimmy's a good grocery shopper, I think.
Is she?
I hate grocery shopping. She loves it.
Yeah, I despise it. So does Brandy, though. That's the problem.
We had this whole talk already.
Yeah.
And Kimmy loves Costco.
That's dangerous.
Dude, they're... And I'm just going to have... Dude, you've seen all the empty pantry here.
Mm-hmm.
That pull-out drawer thing?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be fine. What was I going to say, though? Oh, dude, they're at like 5 or 6% on gas now.
Cash
on
back?
on the card.
Huh.
You go to Costco a lot?
I do. I don't get the cash back, though. The company does.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
I got to do the company Costco card, though, because one day Wells Fargo was like, this isn't a Visa anymore.
Mm.
And we don't have a company Visa, but we go to Costco.
Yeah.
We EFT them.
Do you really?
On Costco business delivery.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My uncle every year gets like a $500-$600 check.
Yeah, that's how you pay for the membership.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, let's hide some sensitive content with...
Mousekeeping. Should I say new mousekeeping? If this is your first time here, welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Kirk and I talk about the Disneyland Resort through and only through our eyes. Listen to full episodes every Wednesday or topic only uploads on Big Thunder Thursdays. If you enjoy the show, like, subscribe, comment, and review us wherever you can, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, my favorite, YouTube's. Head to Trammin.com to write into the show, find our socials, and request access to our Discord. You can find those links and lore on Trammin.com.
Yes, you can.
Nice skinny mousekeeping, dude.
I got a on Trammin.com where you can go to find all these links and lore. I got to put like a big button to write in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe the action button on the top right will say write in.
Okay. Instead of contact us. Or
Yeah.
It says, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's get in some news. One headline. Universes Beyond. Got a couple of theme parks opening or changing and all that kind of stuff around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Epic Universe is like
Kind of open.
Yeah.
Soft open.
yeah. Dude, shout out to Stephen F, listener. He's always funny on Twitter, Blue Sky, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So someone said y'all aren't ready for Epic at night. I guess we're calling it Epic now, Epic Universe. And then he goes something like, with Universal's normal operating hours, you won't have a chance to see it.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
Goes at 6 like every day.
Yeah. So looks cool. I don't really have an interest in it though. I'm sure you do.
Oh, I do. I sent in an inquiry on behalf of Trammin.
For Epic Universe?
Yeah, for a media pass.
It's too late for that.
Well, they're still taking people. Essentially just a comp ticket. Or 2.
Huh.
They asked for our socials, they asked for
You
everything.
take Freddie.
Damn.
Our socials with 500 followers.
I didn't even link any of the socials. I was just like, yeah, we have hundreds of thousands of listens.
Technically.
Yeah, hey.
Technically. Anyways, yeah, and then we're getting Universal London. That's
Shout
what
out.
I'm calling it.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to call it. Universal Studios London. It's not going to be England. It's not going to be UK. It's always a city.
You don't think it's going to be like, I can see it being like Universal Kingdom.
Oh,
Yeah, this is UK.
maybe.
Yeah.
No, because you're going to type UK and you're not going to.
True.
You want the
want the-
USK or USL.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be USL because they call Hollywood USH,
Mhm.
Universal Studios Hollywood. It's Universal Studios Tokyo, right? It's not Japan.
I don't think it's Tokyo. It's in Osaka.
Yeah, but Universal Studios Japan.
I think it's Japan.
It is Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be. I think they'll call it London though,
Hmm.
and it won't be in London. But
I was a little saddened by the news
why?
that they have the Lord of the Rings rights.
Why?
I was hoping Disney would one day get it,
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. But it's like if they got Avatar in the last 10 years,
Dude, for sure though, Middle Earth Enterprises or whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's right now like a European exclusive. They wouldn't do worldwide rights unless they paid a ton of money.
Yeah.
And if Universal doesn't have plans to do it yet,
Disney could technically.
but I don't think Disney will do it.
You don't think so? I feel like it's like
It's too mature. Just murder, dude. Like that's
more mature than Avatar.
Avatar's fake.
I mean, so is Lord of the Rings.
If Avatar's like you killing blue people.
Yeah. There's a disconnect there with the violence. Like
It's like blue people on banshees, and Lord of the Rings is like human stabbed with sword by orc.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not really a Disney equivalent. Like Willow was the equivalent. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, dude. Who cares if it's Disney or not?
I mean, we'll see.
You like Universal.
I
You're
do.
just gonna go wherever it is.
I do.
You just probably hope there's one in California, but that's unlikely.
That's unlikely.
I can't imagine building a new theme park in California.
Especially Universal, especially where it's at.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like they're grasping at straws already. Like,
yeah. The new coaster goes over a walkway.
yeah.
Yeah. So rumored Wicked and Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Mario again.
Yeah.
And
Probably Mario.
Harry Potter. And somehow Waterworld. Love that.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
It is. It's just crazy that the Waterworld legacy has lived on through theme parks as opposed to like an average movie.
Dude, it's almost Waterworld is like Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a song by Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
It's a Nine Inch Nails song, but it's transcended that now.
Yeah.
It's a little more, and I have a better example that I can't think of, but it's like, oh, Waterworld, the show?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that meme, dude, the New York financier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Waterworld, the Universal theme park show.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's a movie, but don't worry about that.
There was something else too. It was Wicked, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Nintendo. One more
Harry
thing.
Potter. Oh, you said Harry Potter?
Yeah.
James Bond? Yeah, 007.
It was 007. Okay.
Which is odd.
Crazy that they're doing all these deals.
Dude, that's all they could do.
Yeah.
What is Universal?
Fast and the Furious.
Okay.
And that's too American.
Yeah, I was gonna say Universal's like Pixar, but it's not because Pixar's like similar to each other.
Yeah.
Universal, it's a movie studio.
Yeah.
It's like having the name sucks. The video game, Warner Brothers, the Smash clone.
Oh,
Multiverses.
Multiverses. Yeah.
It's like Shaggy and Arya Stark.
versus Steven Universe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unrelated. So,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter because
They have the whole portal
what's the
thing
theme
now.
park over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, this is going to be Universal Studios. There are no portals here.
Oh, there's no portals there. Okay.
No, it's not Epic Universe.
Okay.
But I think it's just not going to matter. No one really cares, dude. They want to be immersed. I think Universal probably figured this out. You want to be immersed in the land.
Mm-hmm.
You're not immersed in the theme park.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like there's no sign to Galaxy's Edge. I don't think it would hurt Galaxy's Edge if there was a sign.
I see what you're
Because
saying.
once you're past the sign, you're in. You don't want to see Star Wars TM. It would look weird.
Yeah.
But you're in there. Sure.
Unless it fits in the world like it does for Cars. Like the Cars Land sign.
Yeah.
It works with the theming.
But like Super Mario World has a sign.
Yeah, it does.
But it doesn't say anything like that inside.
Sure.
The merch might, but
Sure,
like once
yeah.
you're inside, oh, it's as if you're there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Then, you know, not to be outdone, Disney revealed some Adventure World stuff. Splash Mountain, a Lion King adventure. Looks cool.
Yeah, I saw the animatronics.
I like how this concept art just look. What the? That looks terrible. Never mind. The up spinner, and then this the poster that Jeff said looks like Roku City.
It does.
So good job, Jeff. Shout out. Yeah, that's kind of all we got for the news. Not much news.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any foodie guides, right?
No.
Um,
The 70th is coming up. A few weeks.
yeah, but without Walt.
Yeah. When did they say that was going to happen? June? July? I think it was July.
Yeah, July 17th, the opening at Disneyland. 15th.
Okay.
So 2-month delay, which that's fine. All right. So it's time for You're Right, in which members of the Tram fam write in with corrections and comments just like you can at trammin.com/ask Rain. Cue up that corrections music, please. Matt G wrote in again. Aloha. You're absolutely correct. We have spoken before, but I couldn't remember what Instagram account it was from. So naturally, I defaulted to both to trigger some sort of memory. The Desiree is my basement tiki bar I built out of boredom in 2020. Where do you have a basement?
Crazy.
Yeah. I'd love a basement.
Yeah.
Trader Sam's visit sounds amazing. A hui hu is a Hawaiian phrase that means until we meet again. It's pronounced. Is that a hui ho?
Hui ho. Hui ho. I thought it's what Maui says. I would imagine, right?
When I know what Maui says, he says you're welcome. Like
you haven't seen one?
once.
He does a hui, and then he leaves.
I don't know.
I didn't know that's what. I didn't know there was like actual meaning behind it, and not just like onomatopoeia.
Maybe next time I have this sales guy. He's not my sales guy. He's a sales rep for another company, but also not. He's like sales desk.
Okay.
He retired to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I think he's Japanese.
Okay.
Or Hawaiian. I don't know. He retired to Hawaii, but the company's like, we need you. He's like, I'm working remote though. And they're like, yeah, we need you. Anyways, if he calls me again, I'm going to ask him.
Cool.
Yeah. That's all I got.
I do have one more.
Oh.
No write-in.
Uh-huh.
I asked her to write in. She did not.
Uh-huh.
Brandy
Oh,
said I was
your wife.
My wife, yeah. She said I was absolutely wrong about the wait time for the pancakes. From
Waffle House?
No, from
Oh,
the Japanese episode. The Japan episode.
Uh-huh.
We waited for the fluffy pancakes.
Yeah.
And I said we waited 3 hours. She said we waited 1. And that I was exaggerating. And I was like, prove it. So she sent me these. The email when we signed up and the email when we got called back.
And it was?
7:46. We got called back at 8:46. So she got me.
Receipts, dude.
Yeah.
Receipts.
Yep, she got me.
Nice. All right. Well, they're always right, dude. They're always right. So are you. This here's our Big Thunder topic of the week. Disneyland, social media, and you. I'm fond of this title.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like an old PSA.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna do a pandemic episode this week. Then dude, you remember Tuesday I went home from work and we recorded remote?
Yeah.
I did not leave my house until yesterday.
Really?
I was sick.
Really?
I did not have the Rone,
Yeah.
but
You're sick.
dude, I was just like lightheaded,
Yeah.
nose running constantly,
Mm-hmm.
little warm at the beginning, stuffy nose, almost dizziness. It was bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if I brought the sickness from Japan. Gave it to you.
Some weird
Strain.
yeah.
We're not used to. Yeah.
Mm.
Huh.
Well, anyways, I'm alive. So anyways, didn't really write that episode. Didn't want to rush that episode.
Yeah. That's a good one.
But thought we want to be a little laid back, talk about what's on our minds. We've been trying to find a way to talk about that
Yeah.
Eddie Burbeck video. I feel like you've been wanting to talk about it.
Such a good video, dude.
So we're not really going to talk about that video, but it's going to kind of get in here because
It's in the context here, right?
yeah, and it's not like this is an excuse to talk about it. It's like I've been struggling with this recently, and we'll get into it. But how Disneyland, social media, and you are all wrapped up in this whirlwind of algorithms. I don't know.
Sure.
I didn't have something for that. So everything is on social media these days.
When you say everything, announcements, mainly, right?
It's like,
If you want to know something, you could say it to their social media.
yeah, the social media has it first. There's the link in the bio, and then they'll have a blog, but no one's opening I open the blog,
Yeah.
but no one's like,
But it's faster to link people through social media than it is for Google to catch it through SEO.
yeah,
That's what it is.
because you're not really Googling Disneyland news anymore.
Yeah.
You're
not.
going on social media and you hope it's fed to you.
It's almost like a built-in RSS feed.
Yeah, dude. I want an RSS feed so bad. I can do it. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But which is, what does it stand for? Like really simple
Really?
something.
It's something like
RSS.
regular words, not something crazy.
Yeah. Really simple syndication.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For those of you who
Some
don't
nerd
know,
made that up.
For those of you who don't know, this is how our podcast works. An RSS is a link and a file type, .rss, and it's a string of text or types of text, which may include some formatting that is easy to download because it's text. So Google RSS Reader was the number one.
Yeah.
And then there was Feedly and all that. So
Mhm.
basically, you'd go on Disney Parks blog, sign up for the RSS thing, which I believe you still can. And I might do that. I just got to find the right app. So you can do that. Then you go on IGN.com, get the RSS feed. IGN or what's like news that normal people read? Like BuzzFeed even?
Sure.
Like the way...
Reuters.
No, Reuters is the source. Usually.
What do you mean the news that people read?
Like a news site. Like
CNN.
even like, yeah, CNN or even like Yahoo.
Yeah.
The way they get, or even those trashy sites like Walt Disney World News Today, they go on the PR sites. So Apple has pr.apple.com or whatever, or press.apple.com. Most of these, like, it's the press link, and there's an RSS feed on there. They sign up for those, and every time there's like a press release, it goes to that website. And then the website writes an article, and that article in text form is sent to you through RSS, no ads.
Yeah.
So the way that works for a podcast is you put the main RSS link in your podcast reader. Now the podcast readers can search it and preload some of the stuff when you upload them. But what it does is that RSS link, it checks it every week. And then when there's a new line at the top of it, new episode, it has the episode number and all that kind of stuff. And you're there. So like, let's see. I know this is not what the show is about, but
But it's good to know.
Yeah. So if you go to...
This is like a counter to what the show's about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is literally feeds.buzzsprout.com/936646.rss. So if you click on that, it's got a little extra, but the first thing on there is just topic 259, the episode. And then it's got the audio in there.
Dude,
And then-
imagine if the whole internet was like this.
Dude, good stuff.
Yeah.
The internet was like this.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. If I figure out the RSS feeder thing, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
And I'll find some too. Like, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Essentially,
And it says like, oh, look. So it says the upload time with the time of day, 3 a.m., 0700. So that's Pacific Daylight Time. And it says how many minutes long it is. So you ever notice if you use a podcast app, it won't tell you how long the episode is unless it's Spotify, or you download it and then the time shows up.
Really?
Yeah, because sometimes it doesn't have it.
Okay.
So anyways, that's how like the backbone of the internet works, right?
I mean, that's essentially Twitter.
Yeah, if you go to this RSS thing, this is technically the easiest way to listen to Trammin. It's just a list of, it's not the easiest way to find the episodes.
Yeah.
All the episodes are on one page.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's just a long text document. And I think when you hit play, this is actually, yeah, the audio is not in here.
Oh, it's not.
So the audio here, if you inspect it, is a link
To BuzzFeed?
to the MP3 file.
Okay.
And Safari is recognizing that as audio, and you hit play, and then it'll load. So yeah, dude, all our episodes are on one page.
That's awesome.
Oh, I was trying to figure out how many minutes Trammin is.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, I just find if I can extract all the minutes out of
Yeah,
it
you can.
and
You
add
can.
them up, There we go. Anyways, what was the point of this? Back to the doc. Back to you, Doc.
Remember RSS feeds?
Yeah. Oh, because it's hard to find things now.
It is. Yeah.
So
social media is the only
so
way.
you go on social media because you just subscribe to things and there's a feed.
Yeah. It was like Twitter is essentially an RSS feed that you can write. You can post any RSS you want without going anywhere else.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, it was awesome.
someone bought it.
Yeah.
And ruined it. And then a bunch of companies left.
Yeah.
And a lot of agencies left. Except for some reason Social Security is on.
It's a government agency.
Yeah. No. Social Security is run by the same guy now, in a way.
Yeah, true.
And now it's only on Twitter. Because your grandma goes on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways.
I went through a Social Security website today. I was helping one of my employees who wants to retire. Looks like it was from Internet Explorer, dude.
But it works.
It does. It does.
Everything loads. The button doesn't look weird.
Mhm.
It's just a square.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to do Social Security stuff, guys, is get all your documents and choose the option to present them in person, because you just go to the office, show them everything, and they hit approve and you leave.
Really?
Instead of mailing them all your stuff
Yeah.
and then they have it.
I'm gonna tell my employee that. Poor dude, they don't give anything anymore.
They never did. Social Security's not that much.
Yeah, it's horrible.
$600 a month or something?
You like $600 to $1,200, something like that. Crazy.
We used to have pensions.
We used to.
So anyways, now it's all a mix, but we'll come back to that. So everyone has an Instagram or a TikTok, official channels of things. Disneyland, Downtown Disney, Disney Eats.
Parkside Market has its own page.
Because they're not Disney.
Yeah.
But then like there's even like the Disney clothing. I forgot what they call it. Shop Disney or Disney Store.
Disney Eats.
Yeah. And then, dude, there are websites that do news, but people consume it on the Instagram feed. You follow at IGN.
Yeah.
Right? You follow Apple.
Sure.
Like who's going to the Apple Press website?
Yeah.
You know? So who's typing in a website?
Not many people anymore.
Like it's funny because we have a website.
Mhm.
The funny thing is that I think Squarespace, our host, doesn't realize. They go, "Oh, free bio site." Like put it in the link in the bio. It's like, brother, you're selling me a website. I'm going to put the website in the bio.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, free website. It's like, yeah, bio.site/Trammin. No, Trammin.com.
Yeah.
So no one's typing those in anymore.
You're Googling websites is what I see all the time from older people.
Here's the thing, though. A lot of people, dude, why we spend so much money on this at work, they Google things, quote unquote, Google things on YouTube. Just like kids. Glad you're not calling anyone serious. Siri's going off downstairs.
Yeah.
The other day, I was helping Kimmy with her camera.
Yeah.
She searched for instructions on TikTok, and it hurt me.
Oh, Brandy does that all the time.
It hurt me. And then she's like, oh, here, it's in fast forward. I go, no. Can you put it in slow motion?
We have YouTube.
Oh, no. She was, because people watch things in fast forward on TikTok, which is wild to me.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, that if you Instagram ad it, if you hold the edge, it fast forwards.
I didn't know that.
And with the speed, with the sound. Oh, I hate it.
It's not like TikTok's already fast.
Yeah, I know.
Fast entertainment.
Oh, yeah. No, I was like, no. Put it at regular speed and I'm going to pause it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause it, do the next step, go back, you know. TikTok can die in a fire. I hope it gets banned again. It's actually coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
In 90 days?
He can't extend it. And the senators are like, don't extend. We're not going to extend it. They don't care for it.
Interesting.
Not that they care for anything anymore. But so for all of those things, or all of those places now show you the latest trends.
Yeah.
The newest items, news, so on. Like the way people ingest information is social media. And Technology Connections did a video on this. He called it like a grumpy old man video. You got to go down the rabbit hole of Technology Connections. But he said, what's sad now is people get fed things algorithmically instead of chronologically
sure.
or what they choose
For sure.
because of suggestions and this and that. So you don't really like have a feed of information you want. And so things can get excluded from you. Now, Blue Sky, for now, their whole thing is like, this is just a chronological feed of everything you subscribe to.
Yeah.
YouTube subscriptions, they kind of mess with that too. But most people go on the YouTube homepage. But if you go in the subscription box, it's just everything that's uploaded. And what's funny is one time Kimmy was over and she opened my YouTube and went to my subscriptions, like just the all page.
Mhm.
And like every few days, there was a block of just PlayStation thumbnails. She's like, this would drive me crazy. I was talking to John about this, John H., friend of the show. That's how I know what's coming out. Now, if it looks interesting, I watch it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, next.
Yeah.
But at least that is like something I've chosen. But the point is, you kind of feel out of the loop
You do.
if you don't get all this information. Like where
For sure.
do you get your info, right?
Honestly, in the past few weeks anyways, I go to Blue Sky
Uh-huh.
and I added a tab in Blue
Uh-huh.
Sky because there's the Discover tab and the Following tab.
Uh-huh.
I've added a News tab.
Uh-huh.
And it's some girl, I don't know what her name is. She made, I guess you can make tabs.
No, you make starter packs.
It's not a starter pack though.
It's a feed. It's a feed. Yeah. Of people she follows or thinks that you should follow, but you don't have to follow them.
Right. And it's just like news that is coming out.
So like Reuters,
Yeah.
AP, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Because that was until like yesterday. That was like my only social media that I was using.
Mhm.
And Discord a bit.
What I think, what I want to do, you just have to train it. Linus talked about this. Apple News.
I subscribe to it too.
Yeah. So
That's a really
the
good.
thing is, when you first open it, it's just tariff this, president that.
Yeah.
But he said you can train your algorithms
Mm-hmm.
because they train themselves, right? If you just tell, I don't like this, I do like this, it's annoying for a week or two.
Yeah.
But then eventually you get what you want.
Do you remember Flipboard?
IGN's on Apple News.
Is it really?
Mhm.
Heck yeah. Okay.
Flipboard, dude.
Flipboard.
Dude, when I said
Flipboard.
RSS, Flipboard was just in my mind. It was on my iPad up until like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Did I use it? Probably not, but
Yeah. That was fantastic, dude.
yeah. So Apple News. So right now it's like, yeah, they're not
I
giving
think
it
I'm
to
just gonna bite the bullet and get the one.
I have it. It's
Yeah.
just you're just stuck with it. See, like People Magazine. No, don't
Okay.
show me that. Now, the thing is, it stays.
You don't want to know that Katy Perry went to space?
She didn't go
Come
to
on.
space.
What was it?
She went below the Von Karman line.
Got it.
See, like,
that's
I don't want to know any of this stuff, but eventually you'll get it. But you go to following
Mm-hmm.
IGN, and then this is just IGN.
I mean, thank you. This is a great tip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dune Awakening delayed by 3 weeks. Okay. Oh, that's a video game, right?
Yeah.
That's IGN.
That was like the beautiful cinematic trailer. That,
Oh, dude, they have like all their tabs: main, games, movies, TV.
Oh,
On
cool.
the IG, it's
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
Not that IGN's a great source of anything, but
Yeah.
no offense.
Yeah. I don't appreciate. That's a whole tangent.
Yeah,
like,
we're not going to go
yeah.
there. We're not going to go there because people aren't going to care. So, yeah, it's just the way to get stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem now is the way to get Disney stuff is either wait for Disney to say it or some influencers.
The influencer is the problem.
They're not a good source of anything
No,
because they don't have all the information.
but they need to be the first to post.
Yeah.
So
They don't have accurate information.
Yeah, they'll post whatever they can.
And they are what's called access journalism. It's not journalism, first of all. But what it means is if you don't have access, you are nothing. You're given the access. You're granted the access by the corporations you're quote unquote reporting on.
Yeah.
So you need access from Disney to review the new foods. So if you hurt Disney too bad, they won't let you in unless you're big enough where Disney kind of needs you.
Yeah.
They need you a little bit, but
They
you need them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like
You saw the Adam the Woo thing.
no, what do you do now?
He's banned from all Universal parks in Florida, but not in LA.
Why is that? What do you do?
I don't know. This is urban exploring, dude.
Still?
No, I'm sure that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know what the exact reasoning behind it.
Yeah, so that's the problem. It's like, what's reliable? What is news? But then to get the news, you just follow all these people.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 of their posts. I'm going to say 11 out of 12 of their posts. That feels more right. Is just junk.
Yeah.
Just like, Loungefly. I don't care. Oh, look at me skipping with this meme format.
You know who doesn't give us junk? Scott Augustine.
He's the GOAT, dude.
He really is. So Sos was asking me about him the other day, and he's like, who do you follow? 'Cause I was telling him how I hate my Twitter algorithm. That's why I stopped using it. I'm like, I feel like I'm being like force fed that Teslas are good. Mind you,
Yeah, of course you are.
mind you, I have one, and I'm like, don't you? I told Sos like, because he's on Twitter all the time, and he's like big in the One Piece community on Twitter.
And you're stuck there.
Yeah, and he's like, he was showing me his algorithm, and I'm like, oh, that's good. You're seeing positive things. I would just see trash fire on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to know that Tesla's the best car in the world, which is it says every other post that's what I was getting at one point.
Well, because that's okay. It's not just because of who owns it. It's that the paying users on Twitter get more visibility, and they are shills for Tesla.
Yeah. But I was like, I would be fully on Blue. I still have a Twitter. And I'm like, I really like going on Twitter because it has notifications. That was like the big thing for me, where it's like I would get Scott Gustin notifications. Because if Scott Gustin posted, say like 70% of the time, I'd want to see it. Blue Sky doesn't have notifications right now.
Still?
I don't think they do.
Because Scott Gustin complained about that. He's like, that's all they need. And then I'm here. Like when people can turn on notifications.
But I don't see it anywhere still. Okay. Unless I just haven't found it.
I wonder if Diego ever set his up. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're helping him. He even posts. He posts about things that are like not theme park related.
Scott Gustin following.
No, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
There's just I can chat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be hard either.
That's why I'm like, oh, it's so close, so close. But I do appreciate that he even like curates news. In all honesty, like,
oh, he has starter packs. No, he doesn't. Oh,
does
he does. Park lore, evidently. Hey, how do we get in this? Just kidding. We're Michael Giacchino.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, starter pack.
Cool. I'm gonna go down that. I follow probably most of those guys. Shout out to Park Lore. He said he was gonna come on the episode one day.
You didn't meet him, right?
No. I looked out for him.
Half their stuff is like jokey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah. So it's hard to get just what you want.
Yeah, it is.
And even like news sites, news apps, you don't want all of it.
Yeah.
Right. It's when you had a newspaper, you just flip past the politics section. You don't have to scroll past it and stare at it in blinding colors. Like you just, dude, it was a whole thing. Like people would be reading the newspaper. It's like, oh, give me the sports section. And you take it.
Yeah.
And you go, this is all I'm reading right now.
Yeah. Like, think like you were saying with TikTok. TikTok, you're forced to watch a video.
Oh yeah. You can't even.
You can skip past it, but it's like.
There's no page. There's no home.
Yeah. You are going to watch.
As far as I understand, the home page of TikTok is a video.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah. To TikTok's credit, the algorithm is unmatched.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the secret sauce. Is that
like if you open TikTok, you go home. It's the feed. There's no home. It's the feed, right?
It's the feed.
It's the feed, your profile, your messages, and the shop.
Shop, no. Yeah. Yeah. It's good stuff on there.
No, there isn't.
That's good stuff.
You know it's not good stuff.
I've gotten some good stuff. Yeah.
This is dropship.
This belt right here.
What?
It's a Groove belt.
Oh, you're on Groove now?
Yeah.
You betrayed the big Grip 6?
I did. Groove's good, dude. It's a good belt.
I haven't worn a belt in a while. That's not a good thing. So yeah. If you don't, the problem with this is if you don't subscribe to all these things or people or whatever, feel out of the loop.
Yeah.
Where do you get your info?
Know.
I was,
but seriously, that news tip, good tip.
Apple News?
Apple News.
You got to sit there and deal with it though.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't know if it'll be successful.
Because you know what I'm also tired of? I'm tired of paywalls.
Yeah, not everything's on there. Something interesting with Apple News, their pro tip for everyone. This does not work with every article. It's only if they're like friends with Apple News. If you're on your iPhone, you're on your iPhone, you're on a news site like Wall Street Journal, which is in Apple News.
Yeah.
Someone sends you the link. You hit the share button, the square with the arrow. You can pin it, but you go to more and press Apple News, and it opens it back into Apple News.
That's good. That's good because
They
then.
still show ads though.
Oh, really? With the sub?
That little square.
Yeah.
Because you're not sub to
whoever the.
But if you have VPN on, it'll block them. But then I think I was on VPN. RCS was off. She's like, dude, what a mess.
Yeah.
So, anyways, if you don't follow these people, you feel out of the loop.
You do.
But we're not going to talk about that feeling yet. We're going to talk about actually being out of the loop. You don't know about the must-have new items.
Yeah.
You know, like
any merch that's dropped. You don't know. Like, in all honesty, Disney will post some of the merch, but the best place that I've found, anyways, is
Disney Hypebeast 80.
Disney Hypebeast 80, dude.
I don't even follow them. You send them to me.
Yeah, because he'll post every single thing in new merch, properly cut out from the Disney Shop website or Disney Store website, whatever it's called now, and you can scroll through every single one of the things. See how much it is? Beautifully curated. Like, I mean, not curated, really. It's
curated. So curated is when you go through something and you pick out what you think people should see.
But I think he's just posting everything. Everything new.
No.
You don't think so?
Dude, there's probably some Garbo Tiana as a baby shirt that says right. I love my frogs or something. And it's not on there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, new drop for this series that people care about.
Yeah.
New lounge flies.
Great source of news.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but it's like, and when I didn't have Instagram on my phone for a week. Okay. And I was like,
felt a little good, right?
It did. But I also did feel out of the loop.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of this stuff going on.
And it's not the feeling like out of the conversation yet. It's just like, I missed something that I would have been interested in knowing.
Yeah.
And what's funny, I've had this thought, like, we talk about these videos about getting rid of your phone and minimalism or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, I'm super minimal. But I think we're forgetting, like, life was simple, but the people making these videos now were kids when life was simple. So we didn't need to know anything. We saw commercials, first of all.
Yeah.
Right? We had ads. We knew what new toy was coming out and what new movie was coming out. But second, adults did read the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And before the newspaper, guys, believe it or not, there was a man who stood in the middle of the town square called the town crier, and he would tell you what was going on.
Yeah.
So I think it's good to sometimes escape, but we've been romanticizing this, but you can't escape the world, and I don't think it's beneficial to you to escape unless you truly do escape. Like, we're going on about like not using our phones as much and doing this, but like we're still here. We're not in the mountains.
Yeah.
If you're in the mountains,
you can do that.
You don't need anything. As long as you're getting your food, your water, and if you want, like creature comforts like internet, like games, like media, like television, you don't need to know what's going on. Is that maybe irresponsible for you as a person of society? Maybe, but like, who cares? You're not going to go do that. So you kind of do need to know what's going on. You need to know if your car has a recall. It's like,
there are benefits to having any kind of smartphone, right? Of course there are. But even like a couple days ago, where was it yesterday? The earthquake.
I didn't need to know about that.
I mean,
I felt it. Sure, what do I need to know?
But it just
power's out. I would figured that out.
But right, but you wouldn't have known that if you didn't feel it.
Yeah, Kimmy didn't know.
I had no idea. I didn't feel it.
You outside?
I was outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, there was an earthquake.
Did it help you to know though?
I am happy that I knew. I don't know why. I can't tell you
because
why.
Knowledge is power, and you want to know. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not going to get that deep. So yeah, there's this power in knowing, and with Disney, it's a thing that we're interested in. It's a place we want to go to. So there are updates to menus that are not published.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like the chef they added something. They moved something.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? The Crunchwrap things.
Yeah, no, but those were never announced or on a foodie guide or anything.
Nothing. They weren't even in a seasonal update. Yeah, and that was Code Word Disney.
Yeah.
who was like, hey, look at these new items. And you're like, oh, yeah, I do want to know that because I've been craving a chicken crunch wrap.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. I've been missing new items at the parks. I'm bored, Excuse me. So, there's you don't know where to find these things.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this last week? We didn't talk about Coachella last week, did we?
Mm-mm.
So I went once, 2013.
Mm.
Oh, I tried to post it on Discord. I don't have Nitro anymore. So did you cancel yours?
Mm-mm. Still got him.
I found a video. The one piece of proof that I was there.
2013? Who was the headliner?
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Phoenix, Violent Femmes,
Rage Against the
Blur.
Machine? Here?
No,
Okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
But you know who the video was of?
Oh.
At like 1:30 p.m., if not 2. Alt J.
All right.
I knew to see them. I was like, I'm going to go see Alt J. And it's a video of them doing Fitz Pleasure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But point of that was I had heard about this thing, these little LED sharks that would drive around. They're like the size of French bulldog.
LED sharks?
It's like a EL wire,
Okay.
but they're sharks. Little art thing.
Yeah.
They're cool.
Okay.
Dude, wait, what do we have in 2013?
Home buttons.
Yeah. Where did we find them?
Yeah. On Twitter.
No, you just had to.
Oh, you looked for
You
them.
just had to look for them.
Yeah.
Dude. You
Wow.
couldn't go on. There was Twitter, but you can be like, "Hey guys, where is this?"
Yeah.
No one's on Twitter right now.
Hmm.
So I just bumped into them at some point.
That's cool.
But there was an art installation I looked for 3 days. Never found it. It was in the campsite.
Mm.
I didn't have a camp pass.
Yeah.
So it's like, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
But we also kind of didn't care. Right? It was just like, I'm just here.
That's how I felt at Comic-Con the first few years I went.
Mm-hmm.
The best and favorite things that that happened to me at Comic-Con were things I just ran into.
Yeah.
That I didn't plan on going. I didn't do any of that. Sos and I went this past year. We were just walking around. You couldn't get into anything unless you were pre-reserved.
Yeah, there's a whole Subway take of get rid of reservations at restaurants. I'm like, nah.
No. I like that.
Because it's stupid to wait for a restaurant for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You're just doing nothing.
Yeah.
But certain things, like, Lightning Lane and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
makes things worse.
Yeah.
Restaurants are just like, no, I want to sit down at a table. Like, the point of the restaurant is to relax.
Yeah.
Right? So,
And there's an argument about Comic-Con because, like, for the first couple of years I went, I did wait like 8 hours to watch a panel and stuff. So it's like that is bad. But
the bad thing is everything's reserved, but there aren't enough reservations for everyone who's there.
that's the thing. Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, the only way you're finding out where things are, how to get them, we call them hacks, but most of the time it's just like how to do the thing. Right? What is the procedure? Like, using Lightning Lane Multipass feels like a hack. But it's like,
it's complicated.
yeah, because it sucks.
Yeah.
So
I remember Brandy's cousin, Joseph. He went to Japan like probably about a year ago or so. And he was like, oh, dude, I went to Disneyland, but it sucked. And I was like, why? What happened? He's like, all the waits were like over 200 minutes. And then now that I went, and I'm like, I don't think you did it right. Like he could have bought the individual the lightning lanes or whatever they were called, Premier Access. And it's like, but if you don't know, you're gonna get that. Oh, that sucks.
yeah, and as annoying as like what we were saying earlier, you can't really filter through this stuff.
Yeah.
Of like, did you know? Blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, I did, and this is a waste of my time.
Yeah.
Right? It's because social media is not YouTube. You don't have to click on it for it to be blasting.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you open up social media and Instagram's like, so anyways, just started blasting. Right?
Yeah.
Dude, before I open social media apps, I put my volume all the way down.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's just like, come
It's
on.
not necessary.
Yeah. Reels kind of ruin things, right? Like,
They're really pushing shorts. Really pushing those
YouTube?
shorts. Yeah.
I don't go on my phone that much.
Oh,
I'm the TV guy, dude.
yeah. I live on YouTube. On my
Oh,
phone.
shout out Karen S. She was in the episode discussion. She's like, I watch YouTube Premium on my TV. I go, that's the only reason. The reason I bought YouTube Premium was because I watch it on the television, dude.
What is the benefit of premium on the TV?
You can't block ads on TV.
Okay.
So on a browser,
Oh, I see.
you can block ads. On
I
your
see.
phone, by the way, you don't have YouTube Premium. You want to block ads on your phone? Download Brave browser.
And watch YouTube through there.
Yeah. Brave is a extremely legitimate and wonderful browser. Still based on Chrome. I don't want to hear it, nerds. But it's the way it is. Oh, shoot. Did I forget to check some of the... You're right. Oh, social media. That's fine. Christian with a K.
Mm-hmm.
He said he had met Ellis from Away Days. I don't know what that is. But he met an influencer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we were asking, who's the influencer?
Yeah. So, don't know who that is, but glad for you. So, yeah, we find out that the parking structure's on fire through social media.
Yeah.
Dude, remember Disneyland today would tell you
Oh, the parking structure.
Yeah, when Mickey and Friends was closed and you had to go to Toy Story.
Yeah.
And that would affect your trip.
Yeah.
I would just be like, I'll go later.
I put the notifications on for that.
That was a thing we did. Dude, when I see this discoloration with the white text, I know that's code word Disney.
Yeah. One of the good ones. Definitely one of the good ones.
I'd say code word Disney is one of the good ones. They don't do content.
Right.
They're just like, this is just a post about something.
I don't even know what he looks like. Or
I think
she.
I think it's mostly the dude, but his wife is like part of it.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's just some guy.
Cool.
With a family.
Shout out, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have to check these things to know what's going on, where to find stuff, whatever.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you're out of the loop. So, we'll come back to being out of the loop after talking about FOMO. So, does social media for you at Disneyland cause FOMO? Do you want to go more, do more, see more, eat more? Do you
I think after a certain amount of time, there is FOMO for me.
like if you haven't been in a while?
Yeah. But on the dated, let's say I'm going at a solid 1 to 2 times a week, I don't need it.
So you don't have the I have to have it all before it goes away feeling. You just
Absolutely not.
You're not that guy.
No.
You want the corn dog every time.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've eaten anything at Food and Wine. And it's like,
It's actually pretty good.
I went to Lamplight.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
So then what do you care about missing stuff?
When do I care about missing?
Like, why do you care about missing stuff? Or is it like when you're there, you want like, oh, there's that thing I heard about?
The only thing that I really care about is actually missing the feeling of being there. I don't really care about not getting things.
So then, when we're like, there's the new items, how to do things, where to find things. You just want to know, but you don't do those things.
Mm-hmm.
But you just want to know.
I'll do whatever those like new experiences are, or whatever that I do want to do.
Okay.
Food wise, I'm good with missing stuff.
Okay, so food specifically.
Food
But
specifically.
you do look at merch sometimes? You
If
want to go
it's-
see it?
Yeah, I like window shopping.
Okay.
I window shop a lot.
And then what other new kinds of things do you want? Like that we see?
Like
here?
information
Yeah.
that I would need. Any kind of new experience, so like whether it's a new ride or new show or anything, I want to know about that as soon as possible.
And you want all the details.
And I want not like spoilers,
Yeah.
but like details of how I can see whatever it is or go on whatever it is. Like I did Tiana's day one. Like whenever it's something new, I'm
like, pass holders 3:30 p.m. I can go at this time.
Yeah.
And then I'll go get this lunch and
yeah. Like if it's a new thing, I want to be able to experience it, whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the FOMO,
I think you have it for food. Not as much lately.
it's not FOMO from people trying it,
Yeah.
but I get like this. I guess it is a fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I don't want something to be gone and I never tried it.
It's the donut card, man.
It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. But
Yeah.
with taste, it's like, what if this tastes bad? What if I never tasted it though?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
So I guess the social media helps a little bit, but I think the thing is like, you got to find the people who kind of give you news that don't take themselves too seriously or try to make this their job. So code word Disney type people. where like this is no offense, the like magical millennial,
Mm.
too much content. She's literally part of a group that calls themselves Disney content.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I know who
she's
you're talking
not annoying or anything.
Sure.
Again, nothing against her, but like her type of feed. I don't want the TikTok trend of the week where you're playing the audio clip with the AirPod in
about.
and doing like this, but at Disneyland, you know. Worst content. My husband, when he sees our bank account after, that's not magical millennial, but like you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's it's like perpetuating so many like terrible things. It's first like Disneyland's not for men, they hate it, which I don't care about that. I'm not saying this is like prejudice against men, but it's also like this, like you're kind of hurting, like, oh, women be shopping. That's the meme
for sure.
And it's like, maybe we should just make whatever joke you want. I'm not a don't make jokes person. It's just like kind of a lame format at this point. You know what I mean? So like a lot of things are just that. And then it's just like, oh, this is the song of the week. Like
or trend, like you're saying. I saw her do the severance thing.
What's the severance thing?
It was a trend on TikTok where when you go into a building, you severance yourself, and she severanced herself through Disneyland.
Cringe.
Yeah, it's like
I've never seen this.
The dolly
effect.
The dolly effect, yeah.
That sounds really cringe.
It is.
TikTok.
That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah. Kimmy's gonna be like, I did the trend. I love you. I just don't know if you did it or not. I have no idea what Kimmy posts on her TikTok. I don't even know the username.
Yeah.
Like
I have like a alias on my TikTok. It's not a burner account, it's just my company account.
I thought you had one.
And then I had a TikTok.
Oh, you converted.
And then I went viral on the Rick and Morty inflatables.
Oh.
So I was like, all right, company account.
I think you should stop changing your name.
On
this
what?
one's a good one. Is it Creatable Inflatables?
Yeah.
Don't change it.
Oh, we're sticking with that.
That's a good one.
Right? That's what I tell everyone. That's like
that's good.
my uncle came up with that in like the early 90s. And I was like, why did you switch it to promotional design group? And he's like, us out in more corporate. I'm like, corporate culture is over. Creatable Inflatables,
that's a good one.
It's a good name. Yeah. It's good for SEO. It's good for it's just good in general. But yeah. We're sticking with Creatable Inflatables.
Yeah, because Creative Inflatables, fine.
Sure.
Creatable Inflatables,
Yeah.
ooh, good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, I gotta go have an Adam Melendez special at Applebee's in his honor. They still haven't done that.
I told him the other day, I'm like, you have a thing on Trammin, the Adam Melendez special. He's like, really? Yeah.
What'd you say? What did he say when you brought up the food item?
And he's like, yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
I gotta have it. It actually looks appetizing. It's probably the only thing at Applebee's that looks appetizing.
The new Adam Melendez special is the smash burger at Chili's.
Ah.
The 3 for me. Because it's unbeatable.
Wait, not the sliders.
Not the sliders.
Oh, okay.
No, the 3 for me, it's you get soup, okay, or a salad, a drink, and the burger and fries.
A non-alcoholic beverage, though, right?
Non-alcoholic, yeah.
Dude, I saw this. This is a terrible deal.
And $10.99?
But like for stuff you don't want.
No,
like,
he wants it.
Dude, you know what this is? You know why I'm not into it? It's like a Taco Bell box.
It definitely is a Taco Bell
Chips
box.
and cheese. I don't want the chips and cheese.
Yeah.
And the churro twists. Like, I like the churro twists. I don't want them.
Yeah.
Just give me 3 items and a Baja Blast.
Yeah.
It's always the thing you don't want in there. High margin.
Or, yeah.
Super salad, dude.
Yeah.
Or chips, I guess. But the chips are free because you're a member.
That's crazy.
Dude, too bad they don't have points.
Too bad. I would have racked so many up.
Dude, I got you.
Yeah.
There was a time, I don't know how it still goes, but I would always get 20 cents off a gallon at Shell.
Oh, yeah.
Because of Ralph's.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I have so many Ralph's points? My uncle went to Ralph's every day. He didn't buy many things, but everyone who worked there knew him. So anytime someone didn't have a Ralph's phone number, the girls working there would put my parents' phone number in. We had like 100 million.
The one in Whittier or the one by my mom's?
Brea, dude.
Oh, in Brea.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they were just every day just racking up Ralph's points, 20 cents off a gallon. Dude.
My mom would go to Ralph's all the time. By, the La Puente Whittier one. Before it was a grocery outlet. and she would never use the points at Shell. So I was 18, dude, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna go and put her number in. And I'm like, I got like $5-6 off.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
heck yeah. Yeah, it was good times.
But now, I forgot to add this in. Social media ruins that kind of stuff.
It does.
It's like, oh, look at this hack.
There's always a hack.
Look at the back of the what's the rabbit? White Rabbit. It was like a geocache type deal.
Oh yeah.
And then they had put a screw on it.
Yeah.
There was a geocache inside of the Starbucks on Main Street. Hey guys, look what I found. 150,000 views. It's over.
Yeah.
So the fun stuff's over, but that's going to be a separate episode someday that I just forgot about. I was going to do that today, but it's more extensive. But it kind of takes away the fun of things.
It does.
But you also kind of need it. It's this terrible conundrum we found ourselves in.
I found one yesterday on TikTok that I actually enjoyed. It's not a Disneyland hack, but a Disneyland did you know? I thought I knew all the did you knows.
Mhm.
Nope, there's one I didn't. You know what the Mickey, the Runaway Railway, voice of Mickey and voice of Minnie?
Yeah.
The whole story with the ukulele?
I kind of do. What is it?
I did not. That the last episode that the Minnie who voiced Minnie on the ride did was like in the animated show was she played ukulele to Mickey.
Mhm.
And she did that because her husband was the voice of Mickey before, right? And he would always play the ukulele to her. And so as a little nod to the voice of Mickey and Minnie, Mickey is playing the ukulele to Minnie on Runaway Railway.
It's sweet.
That's awesome, dude. That is an awesome little did you know?
No, it was so funny because I think Andrea posted something about Pixie Hollow. And then I was like, oh, did you know about the water show they would do there? I don't know if they still do it. And I sent her a video or a picture or whatever.
Mhm.
And then she did a did you know about it. Like, and I like put a comment. Like, she wasn't like pretending or anything, but it was so funny.
Yeah.
I think she wrote like, I just learned. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. I just like, so funny.
Shout out to Did You Know Gaming though.
I don't really know what that is.
No?
Is that the YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a maybe on me.
Yeah.
Okay. as
Did
long
you
as-
know? But the Disneyland hacks, as soon as a hack happens,
Yeah, dude.
there's no more hacks. That's it.
So, yeah, social media ruins things. It ruins our lives. But I think as long as you don't get sucked in, like, you can leave. But then, like, then what?
Yeah.
Like, unless you really tune these news apps and stuff, it's like, I don't even want to be part of the conversation anymore. I just want to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So, like, John sent me something about a Skull and Bones update. They're finally going to put, like, land combat.
Skull and Bones came out?
Oh, it's been out.
Didn't even know that.
They put land combat, or they're going to. And I'm like, how'd you find this out? He goes, oh, like the Ubisoft YouTube channel. Like, well, how do you find this stuff, like, generally? And he's like, I just subscribe to, like, 1 million gaming channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I just see the headlines from there. And I watch a video if I want. But, like, where do you learn about game stuff now? If it's not a podcast, is it Kind of Funny Games Daily? Is it IGN.com? Is it accounts? Official accounts?
It is usually, as of right now, Blue Sky.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, just from random people on Blue Sky, I would say. Right now, usually it's Instagram. I go to Kind of Funny and to videos to hear people's opinions on things. Not necessarily for the news.
Okay.
I didn't listen to Games Daily for like a
We
couple of years.
don't have stuff to talk about every day, you know?
Yeah. And it was like, I have in the past few weeks because of Switch news.
Yeah.
And it's a little different. But like, yeah, for actual news, I mean, most of the time for gaming now, it's in some kind of presentation. You know, and I watch the presentations live. But other than that, I don't know.
Where do you get your Disney news? Don't tell me it's here because there's probably some important thing going on.
Yeah.
There was. We missed it. It's Disney Cruise, which
Yes.
yeah. So
That's the only complaint I ever have about Scott Gustin. I don't really care about the cruises. But
it's really important information though.
yeah, it is. But I'm good.
Okay.
But you can't filter that.
I can.
You think so?
Muted words.
on Twitter, but I don't, especially on Blue Sky. I don't think.
Oh no, you could like super mute on Blue Sky.
Can you really?
Their whole thing is like it's not toxic.
Yeah.
Don't mute the cruises, dude. It's not really ruining your life.
Yeah, it's not, especially without the notifications.
Speaking of ruining your life, though,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to ruin your life? Does social media now shape your ideals and wishes? What do you want out of Disneyland these days? Do you want, like, why do you go? Do you go to have fun? Do you go because you want to do the new things?
I have like the lowest bar now, I think, for Disneyland expectations
Mm-hmm.
because of all like the crowdedness. And I thought, honestly, I didn't know that the reservations were, in all honesty, not that bad. It depends on your key, though. Like, I went to go make reservations.
I almost made one for yesterday at 10 p.m. because I was making one for Monday next week.
Yeah.
It was just open.
Yeah. Inspire was completely open, but locked until May. Like, no reservations available. Straight up. And I was like, and I only usually check with like clicking me and Brandy.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm subject to the Believe blockout then. But yes, so my expectations are super low. I think the thing I expect out of Disney is I want to be able to eat something, and I want to be able to go on a ride with not a long wait, and I don't want to feel like it's crowded. If I can get those 3 in one day, it's a good day.
So you just want to go as it's like going into the town in the evening.
Yeah.
The whole walkable city joke. But
Exactly.
I just want to go somewhere.
Yeah. I want to stretch my legs, go walk around a little bit. That's what Brandy and I always say. Let's just go walk. Like,
The problem is getting in.
yes,
Such a tashkala.
it is. It is. But we went to Din Tai Fung yesterday. Okay. And in downtown Disney, and I was like, let's go walk through downtown Disney, right? It just feels like we earned food more. Do you know what I mean? Like, instead of ordering DoorDash or going to a restaurant, parking, and then walking a few feet to go in.
Nothing makes me feel worse than getting food delivered, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't do it because I don't have one of those subscriptions. I just have
Yeah.
the credits, and I hate it.
If it doesn't feel good.
It's like embarrassing.
Yeah.
You walk outside in your slippers, and you're like, "Give me food."
Yeah.
And your neighbors see you.
Yeah.
You're all like disgusting.
But that's why I like eating in downtown Disney. On just like a regular Monday. Like, oh, you want to go get something to eat? Sure. Let's go. We'll go to downtown Disney. So we have to walk a quarter mile.
Yeah, because you can't like park outside of it.
No. You got to walk a little bit. And then it's not even like exercise. It's just makes me feel a little bit better about myself. It's a mental thing.
Close those rings, boys.
Yeah.
Here's what's really weird for me. The only time I like crave going to Disneyland is after I've already gone there. I go there, I'm like, this place is awesome.
Yeah.
I should come back. And then I forget.
Yeah.
And I think it's like I'm a little disconnected from things. And I don't get hyped for things anymore.
Yeah.
So nothing like pulls me in. And every now and then I'm like, do I still even want this pass? And then I go and I'm like, oh, I love this place. I got to come back in like 3 days, you know?
Right.
So it's like this, I have to like tell myself to go, but then I have so much fun when I go, no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether it's a meetup, whether we just go draw and eat things with Addison,
Yeah.
whether like Kimmy and I pop in, we just go to downtown Disney, whatever it is. So yeah, it's like, I think being all over it on social media does make you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not in it, you're like, oh yeah, this place. And I know we do the show, but like the show's it's its own thing now. So yeah, the need to try everything has kind of gone away.
Oh, okay.
If something looks good, I want it.
Right.
But
if you don't get it, it's not the end of the world.
I've given up on trying to do episodes on food things. Like we only do the food festival episodes if you're like, hey man, I just ate like 18 different items.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to eat like 5 of them tomorrow. That's an episode.
Yeah.
But if we don't, we're not like, oh no, we're not going to do it. Like I don't have this like desire to do the food and wine show this year, which we didn't do it last year either, I think.
I don't remember.
There was one year we each had like one item, which was crazy.
Yeah.
So there was the one year we did it. You didn't eat anything. And I was
Yeah.
like, wait, why are we doing this? So you told me when we sat down.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think it does, whether it's us, like ask yourself that, like, does it change why you want to go? Is there like, oh, there's all these new things everyone's doing that I'm not doing,
Yeah.
right? That's what Epic Universe is doing right now. You can't go, and they're having influencers go and leaving the park open. And it's like, oh, I gotta go.
It got me, dude.
Of course it got you.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
So I think social media, it shapes your desires. It shapes what's important to you.
Yeah.
Because now looking good is important to people. But then now, like, a positivity about this and that is good for people. It even gets, it gets weird now with certain things. Like, people, you should advocate for being open and honest about mental health. But then there are some people who it's all they want to talk about. And it's like, are you going to talk about healing now? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where things just, you get wrapped up in things is what I mean. Where like there's the healthy or clean eating channels, right? You're like, I got to do that. It's like, why don't you just say I should always try to treat my body well? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, got to try the new thing, got to do it. It's like, why don't you just go enjoy Disneyland? Simplify it a little. So all these things just pull you in. They make you want to do things. They make you want to watch things. They make you think like everyone's talking about it. I'm not. Now, that was a thing. The water cooler conversation. You go to work, everyone's talking about this thing.
Right.
But that's a community that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
And you should want to get involved in that as opposed to the greater, like, online global community.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I feel left out. Well, you feel left out of the entire world?
Interesting.
The
That is an
thing
interesting.
that the Eddie Burback video touched on is, you talked about being intentional. That's one of the buzzwords now. I think it's important to be in the loop with things that your friends like, because that's what makes you friends,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you want to know what your friends are talking about and talk about that with them. But it's like everyone else is talking about this. Like, those people aren't even in your life. Is that important?
Right.
So if Freddie is sending us something about what he's doing at Disneyland, I want to have knowledge about that so we can talk about it. But if who's Beastly Appetite, your buddy,
Yeah.
is eating something, I don't need to have a conversation with him unless we're friends,
Mhm.
right? It's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to comment on his post. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
He ate it.
It's
I
all right,
hope he
buddy.
liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's ask yourself what you need it for, what you use it for. Be more intentional with these things. Like, it is kind of evil. Not using it, like the companies are a little bit evil.
Oh, for sure.
But you don't have to let it be an evil thing. You can let it be a positive thing.
It usually starts as a positive thing.
Yeah. If you're able to just log in, do what you want to do, head out, come back in, that can work for you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's say hi to the people around you, check up on your friends, check up on your family, take an interest in their interests. If it becomes your interest, it's a good thing to talk about with them. Talk about things with people you know.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of like, you can't survive without a community.
Yeah.
So I think that's our Big Thunder topic of the week.
This is your final stop.
Thanks for chatting with us today. And if not, let's take interest in our friends' interests. So I tried blueprints.
Oh, you did?
You told me to.
I did. What'd you think?
And so
Brandy and I
Hold on.
got a few hours in.
I wanna give people some context. So out of the blue, Rain texted me. It goes, play blueprints. Like Prince, like Prince Alia Babwa.
Yeah.
I was like, what is that? And you're like, it's free on PS Plus.
That's all
It's
you need to
not.
know.
It's included on Extra. Okay?
Right, but I know
a
you have
high
Extra.
subscription tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe I'll check it out. Right. And this wasn't like I wasn't taking your recommendation. I was just like, I was doing something else. Right. I was catching up. I was grinding Dreamlight Valley.
Okay. I saw you
okay,
online. I
yeah.
saw you online. For
I
that.
was sick, dude. What are you gonna?
Yeah.
I'm not playing Last of Us Part 2 while
Yeah.
my nose is like running, right? So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I was driving, and I heard it come up on Sacred Symbols, and they explained what it was.
Okay.
Like, okay, all right.
I didn't want to say it's a roguelike because that
They didn't say it's roguelike.
They didn't.
They
Okay.
described it to me.
Okay.
I'm like, that
'Cause
sounds rogue-ish, but
that would have turned you off. That's why I didn't want to say it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, all right. And then I heard it like on my way to Kimmy's on Monday, I think. Like, okay, let me put it in my download list because one, I want to try it. Two, let me try it soon so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, my actual real thought, and this was before I wrote this episode, before I even knew we were doing this episode.
Cool.
I was
Cool.
like, Rain doesn't recommend things to me. People don't recommend things to me because they know better.
Yeah.
You got to save it. The guy recommending everything to you, is he giving good advice? But if you hold on to that, hey,
Every
you
once
should
in a
play
while.
this game.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I trust that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to talk about this with Rain. He seemed excited. And I heard the premise of the game. I'm like, oh, this seems like me.
Yeah.
And I literally also had the thought, this is why Rain recommended it to me. He knew this was like,
Yeah.
scratch that itch. So I downloaded it. For those who don't know, no spoilers. It's just you inherit a mansion from your
Grandpa?
granduncle.
Granduncle.
They're being
okay.
silly, I
Yeah.
think. You inherit a mansion which famously has 45 rooms, and he bequeaths it to you on one condition. And he believes in you that you can find this, that you find the 46th room.
Yeah.
So the house is a 5x9. Yeah.
Yeah.
5x9 vertical blueprint with like a grid. And you head into the first room. There's 3 doors. And then you pick one. And it offers you 3 different layouts and types of rooms. Each room gives you a certain type of thing that it can benefit you in.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you pass through a door, you use up a step. And you get 50 steps. You pass back through the door, another step gone.
Yeah.
You get 50 steps a day. Unlock a guest room, plus 10 steps, but only once. Unlock a bedroom, going in and out of it does not
Easy.
affect you.
Yeah, it gives you 2 steps.
Because you go in, you waste one, you come out, you waste one, but it gives you 2 back.
Yeah.
So anyways, and each room can connect or have dead ends, and you have to get to the top, basically.
Yeah.
And I don't know the rest, but even language in the game is like, you need to go north.
Yeah.
So there are different things, whatever. And it's exploration based, and it's eerie because it's empty, but it's not scary or horror.
It does give me anxiety, the game.
Put some music on, dude.
Yeah, that's what I told Brandy. I'm like, because we were playing it together. Like I'll go to a room and I'll be like, all right, which one are we gonna do and why, and we'll do it together. And I'm like, this white noise throws me off.
I think you should turn off the music and put like lo-fi on.
Yeah,
Or dude, one of those like rainy day playlists.
yeah.
I was thinking about it.
because it's just like that. It's like white noise and then brown noise and then like,
And
it's just different.
because they had to put something there.
Yeah,
But I almost wish they didn't.
Yeah.
So you just do that. You walk around, but at some point, one room tells you take notes. I got a journal down there, dude.
Do you really?
I thought you'd see it when you walked in.
No, I didn't see it. I told Brandy to get the notebook out.
So the thing about the notes, when your 50 steps are up, day's over, house resets, and the layout can change, and you don't take anything with you. However, any information you find is consistent.
That's what I didn't understand at first. Every roguelike that I've ever played,
Mhm.
you have some kind of currency and you're buying some upgrades that help you for your next run. There is none of that in this game because it's the knowledge,
Yeah.
which is so meta, dude. Like, it's so cool. You know now. You know how these rooms connect. You know how you can use the boiler room for this room. You know, like,
But it's more than that.
it is.
So
It is.
I kind of want to like make something up, but you know what? This isn't a spoiler at all. I promise.
Did you get to the room yet?
No.
Okay, yeah. I don't think you can. Like, I don't think the game lets you.
Hold on.
Yeah. I could be wrong.
We can discuss that out of here.
Okay.
After this. But let's just pretend, right? You find a note and it says this is the code to the safe in this place.
Dang, you found that?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say.
That is always the code to the safe.
Okay.
The notes never change.
Right. The puzzles do.
The puzzles do
Yeah.
because they're puzzles, right?
Yeah.
But like the placement of things, no, some of the currency can change, but like things are always here or there or
Yeah.
whatever. But like if you find this piece of knowledge, like the way this game works is like this.
Yes.
It's always the way the game works.
Yeah.
So
Have you gone to the billiards room?
Yeah.
One of my proudest moments of myself, dude, was me figuring out the dart puzzle with no help.
Yeah.
I figured it out and I was like, that's what that means. That's what that means. That's what that means. And it opened and I was like, I did it.
I thought I figured it out and
Yeah.
I didn't. And then I did again later.
Yeah.
But anyways, you write down those rules. Those rules are always the
Yeah.
same. So then this room always gives you those rules. Don't waste your time going in this room later.
Yeah.
So that's really cool that you just take notes. That's the knowledge. So it's a cool game. I don't know what happens. Like, can you replay it? You can.
You know how many hours Jason Schreier has in this game?
No.
141.
As he's beat it.
He beat around hour 20. And everyone's
He's
like,
just like, I want to do it again.
and again, and again, and again. Because he's like, the more story unlocks as you're going. As you go, and you go deeper and deeper and deeper. And he's like, and I still want to go back.
Yeah. So it's a really cool game. The problem right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much it is on PlayStation. On Steam, it's like $27. I think it's a lot.
Yeah, it's like a 1999.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 19, 15, you know. Never again.
What it is, it's a very good game.
Yeah.
For
It
the-
is very good. It's well made.
Very well made.
Runs well. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Doesn't hitch. None of that.
It's a good Portal game.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I almost took out the Portal, but then
Yeah.
I'm like, well, Kimmy doesn't live here yet. And it's harder to take notes.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah.
So you have PlayStation
Four.
Extra?
Yeah.
I thought you were playing it on Steam Deck or something.
I've honestly been using my PlayStation a lot.
Oh.
I kind of like not remodeled, but we redid the living room a bit.
Mm.
So instead of the coffee table, so the surfboard.
Kimmy loves that coffee table, but I was like, where would I put that? Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, we're trying to sell it.
I know.
Yeah, and I'm like,
No, I seriously thought about it. I'm like, there's no place for the coffee table.
You know how much they sell it at IKEA for?
How much?
$350.
It doesn't look like an IKEA table.
It doesn't. I bought it on OfferUp when we first moved in for $150. I was like, score. And Brandy's like, $50 to anybody, and nobody.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, oh, Kimmy wants that. I'm like, I can't.
where
I
do you
can't
put it?
put it there because I have the ottoman.
We're doing that. We're gonna get an ottoman. Ottomans are expensive, by the way.
I came with the couch,
Yeah,
and there's storage in it.
But-
Get one with storage.
that's for sure. But I got like a stand under my TV, so now I have my PlayStation in the living room. Game over, dude. Like literally, me and Brandy are in Diablo now, and we're
That's crazy.
it's crazy stuff. But shout out to Blueprints, dude.
Oh yeah, the
I'm still. I
you know
want
the
to finish it.
TV's on the wall in my room.
Yeah.
and there's the stand underneath. I'm just gonna get rid of that stand because it's from Target and
Mhm.
put a dresser there.
There you go.
So I'm show you what came in Amazon. But yeah, Blueprints, it's cool. I just want to talk about it with you because I know
Yeah.
you were playing it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And when it was described to me, like it was right up my alley.
Yeah.
I love this kind of crap.
It's weird, and you know what it
You-
reminded me of? And I've never played it. Firewatch.
Oh, I love
It's-
Firewatch.
It's a walking sim where you make.
Nah, Firewatch is kind of linear.
Oh, is it?
It's a beginning to end story.
Okay,
You look for things.
but Blueprints is like a walking sim with decisions.
you know what it's more like? Have you played Gone Home?
Yes,
Okay.
I played that in one sitting on.
Yeah, it's amazing.
On
It's like an hour and a half game.
It was like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, is that maybe?
Yeah. Oh, the cat part that tripped me out, dude.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna mute this.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of a different game.
Edith Finch.
Yeah. That's
No,
what's,
that game, you haven't played Gone Home then.
No, I haven't.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need to play Gone Home.
Play that with Brandy.
Yeah.
It's a quick game,
Yeah.
and again, it's eerie and spooky. There's no jump scares. There's
Cool.
nothing scary in it. It's a lonely game, but it's very good, and Brandy will enjoy it. It is way more of a walking sim. There's like no gameplay in it, but it's really Colin loves it.
Okay.
And then when you play, let me know. That game's awesome.
I was thinking of What Remains of Edith Finch or what?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it? Something.
Well, it's What Remains of Edith Finch.
Okay.
Love that game too, though.
Yeah. That was
I
great.
100% trophied that. I wish I had a platinum.
Yeah.
But no, Gone Home is the way it's like this. There's no decisions on like randomness or whatever,
Mhm.
but the storytelling is picking up notes, seeing things on the walls,
Yeah.
seeing where things were left. It's really good.
Cool.
So after you finish this, if you're still in that mood,
Yeah.
just play it with Brandy. That's a literal one sitting game.
Okay.
Like it's as if you watch a movie,
Yeah.
but you are controlling the character.
I do want to talk about one more thing. Well, you see Are you gonna watch Last of Us?
I am watching it.
Yeah. I think we're both at a good spot in the game where we're not gonna. I won't pass. There is gonna be some things that are like out of order.
Yeah, they are out of order.
Yeah, but
Here's the thing. I will say we're not going to spoil the show, guys. But there's certain things you don't know in the game that they say
in this, yeah,
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Um,
Pedro Pascal just phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. Like, yeah.
I don't like him as Joel that much.
Oh, I love him as Joel.
I've been playing part 2.
Yeah,
and they're so different.
they are. I mean,
it's hard to separate. That's the thing.
Ellie's very different. Like,
I don't like her.
you just straight up don't like her.
Okay,
I don't like the character in the TV show.
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I have nothing against
Bella Ramsey.
Is that her name? Yeah.
Mm.
I have nothing against Bella Ramsey. I don't know anything about Bella Ramsey. I know she was in Game of Thrones. I've heard she's a great actor. I'm not saying she's not a good actor. It's a different Ellie, but Ellie is the point of Last of Us.
Right.
So it's hard for me.
Yeah,
Dina, awesome.
Oh, phenomenal.
She
dude.
just
was
looks
great.
younger because of Ellie,
Yeah,
but she's Dina.
yeah, she was great.
Like as soon as you walk in, I'm like, that's Dina, right?
Yeah. This Ellie's just a very whiny, angry Ellie.
And
I understand.
She's like an emotional child.
Yeah.
Where the Ellie in the games is just immature. She's in over her skis. Like she's in over her head with certain things. Like she's overconfident.
Yeah.
But she's not stupid.
Yeah.
Like she's not a little kid. She can kind of fend for herself, but it's almost like I mean, they did kind of do it. You just didn't believe it in the first scene, the fighting. It's like, I think I could take you. That's Ellie's mentality in the games. But yeah, she's just like, Kimmy said it when she giggled. It's like, oh, that's like the giggle of a 12-year-old.
It is.
And it's hard. Again, nothing against her because I have a lot of like, I can't watch this, like anything with Elvis in it.
Austin Butler?
Yeah. My cousin sent me, which suit are we wearing for the wedding? And it was 3 suits of him. And I'm like, I wish I had 3 fists so I could just punch him. I don't like him. I won't watch stuff with Austin Butler in it. I'm not like that with Bella Ramsey. I'm just like, she's not Ellie. Chris Reagan said it too. He goes, man, I hate to say this because I know the type of people saying this.
Yeah.
She's just not Ellie. Joel, he's a different Joel, but it's fine.
It's honestly like almost like 2 separate things for me now.
It's hard for it to be 2 separate things because
it is.
there are things where like, oh, this is completely different. And then this is the E3 trailer.
Are you going to have a hard time with Abby, you think?
No. Okay. Again, guys, no spoilers. In the first scene, I think Abby is scrawny because Neil Druckmann said she doesn't need to look like
jacked.
Yeah, because I believe Neil Druckmann.
Yeah,
he does whatever he wants.
Yeah.
In the game, you need to believe that she does all these things. You're playing a video game, so if the little baby girl with no magical powers is like lifting things and doing this, you're not going to believe it.
Yeah.
In a show, it's a show, right? But I think she's a little girl now. Or seems like one because Ellie's a little girl. Dina looks a lot younger because Ellie looks a lot younger. You can't have, I think the vibe of Ellie and Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, the game, even though they are both in their adulthood, is as if Abby is like a senior in high school and Ellie's the freshman. It's like, oh, that's the big senior, but like we're still kind of peers.
Got it.
Where
got it.
In the show, it's like we're all in junior high.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
But they had to age her down because if she looked like she did in the thing, she would just look like a villain. And Ellie is like a child.
A child, yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's still high quality and I like it.
I'm loving it, dude. I love that first episode. The therapy scene was like, I think, a phenomenal inclusion in Last of Us. Like, you understand Joel more now, in my opinion. I mean, they're kind of like spelling stuff out as opposed to having
Yeah,
interpret
but
it.
it's the Ellie thing's a little weird. I'm not a purist about most things.
Yeah.
It's that like you play the game and then you're like, oh, this is the same thing. It's like it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
No. So
That wasn't what I watched though. I mean, I did watch it.
oh, you brought that up.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about I don't even remember what it's called. The Goofy movie documentary.
Oh, what was that? Who did that?
Technically Disney did it. They bought it anyways.
Oh.
But it was just I just want to say it was a great documentary. Talks about how the Goofy movie was made. A lot of Jeffrey Katzenberg talk.
Oh, I saw like one clip out of it.
Yeah, they redrew like board meetings in the Goofy movie style, which was really cool.
The one thing I heard was when they wanted what's his face to do his regular
Steve
voice.
Martin.
No.
Bill Farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm gonna just do Goofy.
Well, he tried it for 2 weeks, and then they brought it back into the boardroom, and they showed Jeffrey Katzenberg, and he's like, "Yeah, you were right. Yeah, he's not to do the Goofy voice, but he wanted Steve Martin to do the voice originally
Oh.
as Goofy, which is even weirder.
You know what it's like? Mario.
Yeah,
But I think that was the thought they had. You can't have "Let's go" the whole movie. You kill
And-
yourself, dude. You claw your ears out.
and you couldn't have Hyuk the
Yeah,
whole Goofy
but-
movie.
Goofy's he's just silly.
Yeah.
He is just goofy, you know.
Yeah, but so the documentary was made by the nephew of the director of the movie.
Oh, okay.
And the nephew was like, I've been obsessed with this movie since I was a little kid. I grew up around this. My uncle made this, and I have access to archival footage that nobody does because my uncle has it in his garage.
Nice.
And they showed just a bunch of old stuff. It was really cool stuff.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
probably check that out.
Yeah, it was about an hour and a half. Weird. There was a kind of funny appearance.
Really weird.
Very weird.
The kid must have liked them, dude.
Yeah, it had. It was the kind. I was watching Kind of Funny, and somebody was like, "Oh, Tim, you're on the Goofy movie documentary." He's like, "What?"
What? He
Yeah.
didn't know?
He said that he recorded it 4 or 5 years ago,
Oh.
and he was like, "I thought it was like for some YouTube documentary." And it's on Disney Plus, but they had a bunch of creators on there. But yeah, it was just like that little movie that could, and it didn't, and which is the crazy part about the whole thing. It didn't succeed. It bombed. So, but because of the cult following now, it is back. So yeah. Just shout out to that movie. That was really good.
Nice. Yeah. I'm looking forward to just what we're gonna see in Last of Us Part 2 because they already
too.
moved something from 10 hours into the first
To the
episode.
beginning, yeah.
Yeah. So
Which I understand.
yeah, they
why
want to
you
just
moved it.
change certain things
Yeah.
around. So that's cool. It is a very high quality show. If you have not played the games and you're not going to, or you're just gonna do that way later, watch the show. You will enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good show. It's just there's a disconnect for me, but I'm enjoying watching it. And last comment, one little nerdy comment. You know how Neil Druckmann was like, "I'm not going to make a third one."
Yeah.
And then they released Last of Us Complete. I think they're done, dude.
I think they're done too.
I-
Did you see the girl that was in Abby's crew? It was the girl from Intergalactic.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, the main character.
Good for them.
Yeah, I think they are done too.
I think so because I think what they'll do, they're not going to do the Game of Thrones thing where they move past it because that's going to be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens at Last of Us Part 2. I hear that there's open-ended things.
Yeah,
I wonder if they'll close the loop on the TV show and just end it there.
Yeah, I mean,
And they could come back to it in like 10 years, but I think they're like, we don't want to spend another 5 years making another Last of Us.
I think they did, and then it died.
No, they did the online thing.
I mean, but
It had story in it, but
no, the factions.
that was online only. It was going to be called The Last of Us Online.
Oh, okay.
It had a story to it.
Yeah,
But I wonder if they're just like, you know what? We're excited about Intergalactic. Maybe
Yeah.
we just want to. Colin said this a long time ago. Games take 5 years to make now. You enter the gaming industry at 20, let's say, right? You become a director at what, 35? How many games you got in you? 4, 5 till you die?
Yeah.
You know? So,
you want to do something different.
yeah, it's like, okay, imagine you're 35. Every 5 years, you get to make a game.
Yeah.
Right? Even if you just do like 5 games, you're going to be 60.
Yeah.
And then like,
That me and Sos were arguing about this because he's like, they're announcing a new Smash for Switch. I was like, absolutely not, dude. There's Sakurai's done.
ultimately means last.
Yeah, it's a Sakurai's done. He's doing Air Riders.
Yeah.
Like
I think this is why Nintendo doesn't lower their prices, and this is why Mario Kart World Tour is $80. They're like, we're not gonna make another one of these for like 10 years.
yeah,
So just let it ride for $80.
Yeah.
Because Smash is probably still 60.
still 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, no, it's 60, but you get the DLC now.
Do you?
Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Yeah. So
Maybe not.
yeah,
they
there's no
could
Smash complete edition.
they can probably re-release Smash as a
I
complete
wouldn't want
edition.
another one.
No, like
No, I know. I mean, like, I wouldn't want them to do another one.
they don't need to.
Everyone is here.
Yeah. They can add more characters if they want.
Yeah,
But then they got balancing issues and like,
yeah,
messing
I
with
don't think he wants to do that. Dude.
Yeah.
So why would you want another Smash? The whole point of every time we wanted a new Smash was because we wanted them to bring old characters back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, where's Toon Link? Well, he's here now.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, we've had some fun. So, while we don't have any write-ins for this, got a little something to say. It's time for We Have It So Good.
Sounded so clear.
It was very loud.
Oh, that's what it was.
Where we in the Tram Fam talk about our trips to Disney parks and more. Ride in with your trip. Well, okay. Instructions. These are not rules. Don't worry. But I think we want to do a little change to We Have It So Good. We still want to hear about your trips to Disney parks and more. I think this isn't for any reason. I just thought about this. I'm not even thinking of any write-ins right now because people haven't really written in much recently. I'll put this on the site. And you're listening now, so you're going to write in, right? I think we want to hear about if you tried something new, what was it like? How did it make you feel? And or what made your trip special?
Yeah.
So I'll find a cute little way to word it, but it's like just write in with the one thing that made your day, made your trip special, or that stood out to you, even if that thing was like, and it doesn't have to be a specific thing. It could just be like, you know what? I went on a trip to Disneyland with my friends. We just rode a couple rides, got some ice cream, and went home.
Yeah.
You know? And I think the best thing we did was go on Guardians and scream at the top of our lungs, or we got this song, and I love this song. And that's kind of it. And then, because it's like we had it so good it started because of the pandemic, which, man, would have been a great week to talk about that. But it was just, I missed Dole Whips.
Yeah.
It was one thing we missed, not like these old trip reports. And we'll probably do that for our own reports too. Like if we have wacky stories, we'll tell them. Now, it doesn't have to be, if it's like one or two sentences, it's great. But then also, I'm calling out one person, but not in a bad way. If your name's Emily and it's the first time you and your mom went to Carthay Circle for a wine tasting event,
We want to know.
write in.
Yeah.
That's a new experience. New experience for you, new experience for us.
Yeah.
You know? But I think unless it's in like the what's up section, we will also try to not talk about how long security was. When are they going to change it? It's just like, I think now we're at a point with the parks, like things are just going to be the way they're going to be.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this was this long, this was that long. But it's like, oh, I went to Food and Wine. I tried these 3 things. This one sucked. This one was great. And I can't wait to go back to eat this one. Like, that's awesome. We want to hear that. We still want to hear from you. 1000%. I think it's like, yeah, your first time there, first time going on Peter Pan, write in about Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I want to hear about your first time doing this thing. But like, I will probably not bring up that I went on Little Mermaid. Unless Scuttle's head fell off.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you guys. But we'll do it too. Just kind of like, let's keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it moving.
I can try doing it for this week.
Well, like, what'd you love about your trip?
I went to Lamplight.
Yeah.
Okay. And I tried the tamales.
Oh, the little
The
pumpkin one?
the pumpkin
It's
one.
still there?
Yeah. It's like a standard
I
item
had
now.
it. Oh, wait. Was it the big boy or tiny boys?
They were medium-sized boys. About that.
Appetizer.
It was appetizer.
Yeah, I had that as an entree. That was a mistake.
Yeah, they're not. Brandy and I got every appetizer. There's 3.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the tamales, the potatoes, and the
the nachos are an appetizer.
It's not there.
Oh, it's not.
No,
Never mind.
Brussels sprouts.
Ooh,
The Brussels
Brussels Caesar.
Caesar. Yeah. Yeah, we got those 3. We each got a drink.
So you had like a thumb's worth of meat.
About, yeah.
You had
Oh, we added bacon to this Brussels Caesar.
ooh,
Pro move.
pro move.
Pro move.
See, that's the type of stuff we want to hear,
Yeah.
and we have it so good.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we sat at like that middle area, which I never get to sit at. They always sit me outside. So the area when you walk in, straight ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that middle row where they have like the nice chairs and stuff.
Oh
Yeah, we sat at the first table right there.
that's nice.
Yeah, so that was great. But yeah, don't even remember what else we did.
Nice. I have not been. I think I will go. Oh yeah, I was sick.
Yeah.
Sick like a dog. Dude.
Yeah.
So
We did Din Tai Fung yesterday. Shout out to the cucumber salad. I had never had it.
anything else? Dessert?
No dessert.
No.
No.
You need any dessert at all?
Mm-mm.
A little sweet treat?
Mm-mm. No, we just no, we were full, dude. We had the Xiaolong Bao, and then the.
Do you do the crab
No.
and pork?
No. Oh, I do the main one, the pork one.
There's pork and then there's crab and pork.
I don't remember.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. The walk now feels so short in downtown Disney.
From where to where?
Like from when they had the tents there before the new entrance.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was longer to get into the area now. But now maybe because I parked in downtown Disney, went straight in, Din Tai Fung was right there. It felt weird.
Oh, that is closer
Yeah.
because you had to go around. You'd have to go to
Yeah.
the hotel. at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah. But yeah, they're painting the old ESPN zone.
I don't like the white brick thing.
It's weird. It's weird. I didn't realize that's where Earl's gonna go next to Din Tai Fung.
The building that's going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it here.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, that was it.
Cool. Yeah. So we're also changing something else because we just forget it anyway. So the way it's gonna go, looks like it's
Pizza time.
It's time for one last bite. Now, do you want to do one last bite?
Sure.
So the way it will go is the soundbite's going to stay because it's still one last bite. One last little bite.
Yeah,
And it's just going to be the what's beyond the yellow line for you. What are you looking forward to? But just for one last time. And it doesn't have to be forever. If you just like, got to talk about Fleming's, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But it's time for one last bite. Rain, as always, what is the best thing you tasted this week?
yesterday for
Yes.
breakfast. Brandy made steak and eggs,
Oh, yeah.
and we
With,
used
like leftover steak?
no,
or-
we used that like store bought Costco sirloin. Have you seen this?
Like the carne asada one?
No, it's like it went viral. I guess on speaking of social media, it's like a package around like this, and it has two packages of sirloin on the inside.
Oh, the sliced grass fed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, boy, dude. What's his face? What's his name?
Who?
The shop Ocho?
Who's that?
Shop Ocho? Oh, the Asian guy. The hat. Dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've seen this guy's face.
Yeah.
He eats.
Is the Costco guy?
Yeah.
He goes to Costco, trying the Costco food court.
Shop Ocho. Or Focho. Oh, it is Show Focho.
I've never seen this guy in my life.
You've never seen this guy in your life?
No.
Dude, you're going to get addicted to this guy.
Oh God. Yeah, I've never seen him in my life. He
Dude.
talked about that.
Dude, this is like right up your alley.
Oh my God. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's over for you. But I like him. He's not clickbaity. He's just like, I'm just going to try this thing. He'll weigh food and be like, grams of meat per dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time. He's just like, let's see who's a better value.
Yeah.
And I send Jeff stuff. He goes, this man never leads me astray. And he was like, there was like trying the best pizza in LA. And Jeff just saw the thumbnail. And he goes, this better be Apollonia's. I think that's what it's called. He clicks on it. And then I get another text. It is. This guy's awesome.
Did he try that sirloin?
Like 2 years ago, dude.
Really?
No, like I saw him have it.
Okay.
So
That sirloin is phenomenal, dude. I don't know why it's so good. I didn't know that you can get food that good prepackaged like that. Somewhere in there.
I swear I saw him try it, but
Hmm.
Yeah, dude. The funniest thing is he was doing like tariff stuff, and he was in Mexico,
Yeah.
and he goes, "So I'm gonna see the price of eggs. I'm here in Mexico at Walmart, or as the locals call it, La Walmart." He did try it, but that's where I saw it. So, anyways,
Yeah.
the grass-fed sirloin beef.
Yeah, it's already fully cooked. You just have to heat it up. Heat it up on the pan, Made some over easy eggs. Absolutely delicious, dude. For a pack like that, it's like 35 to $40.
That seems expensive.
It's a lot of meat, dude.
How much meat is it?
Each one, I don't know the pounds, but
It's 1 pound. $35 a pound?
no. It's more than 1 pound.
1 pound average weight.
I don't know.
You might be just off about the price too.
No, it's like $35 because I was like, that's expensive.
Yeah, dude, it has to be. It
One package of those things fed 4 people.
is exactly. It's 1 pound.
The whole thing is 1 pound.
Oh, you know what though?
Maybe it's
It's 1 pound cooked.
it is 1 pound cooked.
You
Yeah.
buy 1 pound of steak. It's not 1 pound after you cook it.
Oh, because all the
So okay, all right.
it's a lot of
That's probably like 1 1/4 to 1.5 pounds of meat, and then they cook it down.
so per container,
Yeah.
it's 4 servings,
Uh-huh.
like 4 healthy meat servings.
Oh, dude, for sure it's out of stock because of fitness influencers. 19 grams of protein per serving. They see that,
That's it.
they're in.
Yeah. This and it's just some over easy eggs. Great stuff, dude.
Nice.
Good stuff.
For me, negative shout out to Popeyes, who ruined every single thing I ordered from
I just don't like Popeyes anymore.
them.
You know that they're owned by Burger King? Or they're in the same brand.
I knew that at some point. Okay. They do have pickle lemonade there though.
Pass.
Okay. I had this last week, so it doesn't count. But what are these little things called?
Onigiri?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
But okay. I'm gonna give a shout out to myself for these amazing soft boiled eggs I made. So they sell this for $20 at Starbucks. It's really just $7.
Yeah.
But I made this and it was great. I'm gonna give it to that chimichanga, dude.
Chimichanga.
You didn't see it in the chat yesterday?
Mm-mm. Oh, yes, I did see that.
Dude, it is fried perfectly.
Yeah.
Look at all that beef.
Yeah, that looks good.
It was amazing. Tastes like a donut though. Shout out to the Asada chimichanga. Haven't had any good drinks or sweets lately, but yeah. Also negative shout out Popeye's chocolate chip biscuit.
Yeah.
So much potential.
Yeah, that does sound like a lot of potential.
Regular biscuit, 1000% shout out.
Yeah.
It's really good. But Rain, for the new one last bite, but everyone already knows this type of thing. What is beyond the yellow line for you? What are you looking forward to in the next week?
WrestleMania. I got WrestleMania Friday and Saturday. Ended up not having like a party, but I told Brandy we're not going anywhere Friday, Saturday. It is going to be a date with us, maybe Kaylee if she's lucky, and the TV.
I'll have to tell John.
What?
Well, John's going to listen tomorrow because John was like,
oh, if you guys want to come over, come down.
no, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, we were going to like do a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
No, not like come watch.
Yeah.
Like get pizza and wings and do
Yeah,
a
yeah.
party. We'll do that another time.
We'll see. Maybe I'm down.
Well, I'm seeing Gene and Diego on Friday.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like, hey, we should hang out. I'm like, yeah, we should.
Yeah.
But you know, it usually ends there. And then, no, with everyone.
Yeah.
And Gene goes, I'll be down like Easter week. And I text both of them like, do you guys want to go to a tiki bar in Santa Ana called Stowaway on me? And Diego's like, sounds good. And I think Gene was like, never heard of it, but I'm in.
Cool.
So I'm taking him to Stowaway.
Nice. Still haven't been.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd say come down, B.
Got WrestleMania.
Yeah. Dude, Stowaway, you got to go right after work.
Yeah.
Like 5:30. Happy hour.
Oh.
It's cheap.
Huh.
Strong water can never.
Yeah.
It's like a strong water check, except you bought a mug at Stowaway.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So the check with a mug, the volcano mug. You see that one?
Mm-hmm.
5 drinks, 2 entrees, and 2 appetizers. $150.
I think I'm going tomorrow.
5 drinks, dude.
That's crazy.
Now, a couple of them are happy hour, a couple of them are not. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going tomorrow.
There's a mug that's a giant monkey holding a surfboard. You know what? You like zombies?
Mhm.
You got to get the anglerfish mug.
Mm,
That's a cool one.
that is cool. That's what you
And-
have down there? A little hanky thingy?
I got destroyed off the one. anyways. So you're looking forward to WrestleMania.
I am.
Yeah.
Did you hear John Cena's a heel now?
I mean, WrestleMania is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
When things die down with all of us, we'll do a thing.
Yeah.
We'll do a thing. I'll bring Kimmy. I'll make her. She'll get into it.
It's fun, dude.
What's is WrestleMania the craziest one?
Oh yeah, by far. By far.
It's once a year or
Once a year. Once a year.
okay.
There's also SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank.
is SummerSlam fun?
I don't know. Never experienced
Maybe we'll
one.
do a SummerSlam.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun actually.
How about this, dude? I'm not making you host. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
If you want to invite John and
That sounds like
whoever
a
else,
barbecue kind of thing. Kind of barbecue vibe.
or because maybe we should bring food, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We bring food. You're providing a home. Maybe Brandy will bake something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't have to. I know she likes to though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, dude, maybe panini kebab catering. Maybe just a lot of chicken nuggets from somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll forget about this and then remember later. I'm not getting out of going to WrestleMania. It's just like we're all busy, and I didn't realize it was this weekend. And you
Came
just
up
said
quick.
you're gonna have a date with the TV and your wife.
Yeah.
And I think you just do that, dude.
Yeah.
Don't regret it because
Yeah.
you're gonna invite people because I know you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't relax.
Yeah.
I was running around the whole time. Sit on the couch.
Yeah, I'm not moving
Yeah.
off that couch.
Neglect your friends. Be a man. You know the Be a Man guy?
No.
Kimmy loves that.
No.
Social media, dude.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
It's just a guy and his friends are in the back laughing, but he'll just deadpan the camera and be like, don't go to the hospital. Die. Be a man. So I am looking forward to going to Disneyland on Thursday with Kimmy
Nice.
because, shout out, Addy, the Disneylanders, because we ate almost everything at Food and Wine, and I'll be back to clean up the scraps. I do because things look good and I want to try them. She's like, I'm getting the do-back noodles. Like, you know what? I think I'm going to go to Ronto Roasters. I'll get one Ronto wrap and the cheese skewer.
Oh, that new one that came out. Okay.
Because I don't want the do-back.
Yeah.
It's the new ones aren't me, and she won't finish them, and I'll have a couple bites. But with that,
Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week.
see you real soon. Bye.
Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you have a happy and memorable visit to the Disneyland Resort. Please lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the driver's right-hand side only.